And back we come. Fistful of painkillers down the gullet, ready to go for another couple of hours. How you guys feeling? Right. In the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, we had just completed a Where was I? Something about Dragon Ball Z? Loot doesn't go to chest automatic. Yeah, it does. That's the whole purpose of the campfire sitting on top of the hopper. I've been playing Minecraft for more than half a decade. I can still every time there's a hopper, I still want to call it a funnel because that's what it is. Maybe I don't even have to fiddle with the water. It seems to be working okay. It's not especially fast, but they aren't spawning that fast right now, so... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hear the groany grunts. Where are they? Oh shit. Axe guy. Get in, get in, get in. Eat your chicken, fucker. I'm gonna heal. Oh. Okay. Still get me from back there. Wait, where's my new sword? My new sword's got sweeping edge on it. Ouch. See, this is what this house is for. I'm going to have to build a... That's what I should do with my little halfway base here. Build a little chamber I can escape into that heights them into a kill chamber. That'd be awesome! Ooh, I'll have some of that. I can't pick it up because I'm full of crap. You heard me. Alright, where's my banner? Oh shit! Oh shit, that was a mistake. Oh wait, he's only got an axe, he can't shoot from there. Come back, guy. Where did he run off to? Come on. Not easy to kite. Fuck you then. Come here. Maybe a kite room's not the best answer. Unless I put it closer to the entrance so they follow me in easier. Oh, there's my flag. Come get it. Yes. Oh, now we have a flag to hang outside the new base. Yeah, this thing looks fine. Oh, hello. How'd that bone get there? I guess if I don't have the glass there to help keep the loot above the hopper. I need a little trapdoor or a slab, or... try a slab. Get down in the hole, please. Thank you. I guess lower half slab might help. That way we can still whack them. And you still open chests? Yeah, you can totally open a chest with glass over it, but I don't want to do that because I want this little window here so I can take a swipe at them manually, because they don't drop arrows if they just die from fire. If I do a little damage to them on the way down, sometimes collect arrows. Although I don't get my XP that way, do I? I have to do something else. And again, I guess if I'm sitting here... Motherfucker! Hotbar crap. I guess if I'm sitting here, it doesn't really matter anyway, because I just jump up there and grab it. That dude didn't even drop anything. Like, at all. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I need to fill it with the water. This is working just fine now. Now it's warmed up a bit. They're pouring in okay. Alright, let's think about the rest of the base now. I'm going to do the entire floor in these tiles, but we'll do the walls of the inside part something different. Something warmer, something friendlier. Yeah, we'll take them all the way at the edge. Running with the fire is what causing a very slow spawn rates. I mean, it does create light, but you could always try closing it off a bit more and see if it helps. I'd like to be able to see in though. I'm often okay with sacrificing a bit of efficiency for the sake of watching that happen. It is fun. Don't need all these though, do we? Maybe that one there can go as well, come to think of it. I don't see anything wrong with the spawn rates right now though, eh? There's too many of them, they're all jammed up. But I figure it's just for the sake of being there more than anything else. So I really would like to. We need more smooth stone. Do organic bone meal this time around from the kelp farm rather than relying on the skelly farm. I wasn't even going to go looking for a skelly spawner. I just stumbled across that one. Can't just leave it there. Got to do something with it. But at the very least, it's a handy-dandy source of arrows if I run low on flint. Wood is not a problem. Feathers, super-duper not a problem. I've got the chicken farm pouring feathers out. But flint is always a pain in the ass. There's no quick and easy way to get flint. There's no other way to do it but just bash cobble in over and over. Oh wait, I went back to make some more smoothstone. Doy. So just being able to sit there for an hour, watch some TV, just stock up on some arrows every now and again. That's fine. Here's a thought. I wonder if I can use the skeletons against the illagers. What if, instead of making that a mob farm, we make it a... Oh. So I'm just thinking of making a path that's easy for the illagers to kite at me with. As I run across, I hit a pressure plate, trapdoors open, all the illagers fall into a room full of skeletons. I won't get any loot from them that way, but it could be funny. Because, yeah, part of the endgame I'm thinking about is going to be a bunch of death traps for those illagers. Because I'm going to have a village right here, which is going to just attract them all the time. And the idea is to sort of funnel them into various death traps and, you know, kill rooms and things like that. For shits and giggles. Oops. Maybe one of them could be full of skeletons, but I don't know if skeletons will attack them on sight. They should, shouldn't they? I'll have to test that. Cooper, hello there. Are you kid from? Kid from friendly. Oh, are you asking if I'm kid friendly? I do swear a bit. Gotta be completely honest with you. I'm pretty kid-friendly in the way that the attitude around here is friendly and welcoming, and we don't judge, and we don't, you know, we don't fall into biggity-type behavior patterns. But I do say a naughty word or two here and there. So, depending on how good you are with your kid, knowing that those words exist and whether or not they're okay for them to say, that's your judgment call to make. It's not like I swear all the time, but the F word does come out. Sometimes the C word. The S word every now and again. But never the sexual identity disparaging F word, if you know what I mean. It's just the general expletives, not the biggity words. Or two. Yeah, or two. Per minute. What the F do you want from me? Why is your fish upset? Because that's the fish farm. It's dead fish. Because this is where we get dead fish. Actually, I got a Feather Falling 5 book while I was fishing this morning. No, there it is. Because I used the zombie farm for my levels, of course. I used a bunch of levels to enchant a few fishing rods, and this is the mixture of 2 good fishing rods. Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 3. So with that, we got, well, bugger all really. Got another name tag. A few more fish, but we did get that book, which is nice. In fact, I'm going to take that with me right now. And put it with the other magic books, so when it's time to use it, we know where it is. We're not going to use that until I get mending. Because right now we've got Feather Falling 2 on these diamond boots. As soon as we get mending, we're going to make the permanent armor that can mend itself. And we're not going to waste Feather Falling 4 until we do that. Friendly vulgarity, yeah. We're, you know, friendly, but we're not good language sense. I don't know. There needs to be a word for how I do things around here that is somewhere between kid-friendly and vulgar. Then again, I may well have sworn after they asked that question before I had time to answer it. They might have already gone. I know a way to make an automated coal farm. Just make a wither skeleton farm. Yeah, we all know that one. That's easy. It's more trouble than it's worth usually, though. Coal's not that rare. Charcoal's even easier. You can make a much more efficient semi-auto tree farm and just bake it off into charcoal if that's all you needed for fuel. Also, kelp farms are excellent for fuel these days as well. Kelp can be very, very efficient. There's a little bit of manual crafting involved, but yeah, you can just make tons and tons and tons of fuel from a kelp farm without having to worry about withers. Make landmines for the villagers. That'd be fun too. Have a big obsidian pathway and just TNT pressure plates every now and again. There it is. The word is Australian. I'm family friendly in an Australian way. That needs to go on a t-shirt. Family friendly, but in an Australian way. Yuck. C word. But have it like censored with asterisks and stuff. Do you say canteen for cafeteria? Depends. Both words are acceptable in Australia, really. If you're at school, it's usually canteen. But cafeteria is often used in workplaces, I find. Canteens, the word canteen seems to be exclusively used in schools, and primary schools especially, I feel like. At least it was when I was growing up. But, you know, cafeteria tends to be more of a business space kind of thing, I think. Just tested, skellies won't detect pillagers of indicators. Ah, that's a shame. That would have been so much fun. Just have a room full of skellies for them to drop into. There's a nice viewing window to watch all the carnage happen. Oh well. Just want to see Needles approaching from a distance and then boom. It would be very satisfying, wouldn't it? Well, yeah, Iron Golems are already part of the plan. I mean, that's the purpose of the Iron Golems these days, to protect the villagers from pillagers and zombies, of course. Have you ever seen that show Summer Heights High? It's so funny. I know of it, but never watch it. The guy, what's his name, who does all the characters, or a bunch of characters? I can't stand him. I think he's way overrated. I don't know how he keeps getting work. He's done a few shows like that where he plays like a dozen characters. Just one of those actors who thinks he's very much more talented than he actually is. Somehow his agent keeps getting him shows. Well, he might as well stay. Sleep the night away. I like Jeff Goldblum. I don't like Jeff Goldblum. I love Jeff Goldblum. That dude's amazing. And he's a little bit pretentious in an actory way, but he's self-aware of the pretentious in an actory way, which I appreciate as well. He knows how stupid it sounds when actors talk about acting. Actually, one of my favorite Jeff Goldblum plots was he was only in one episode of Friends. He was playing a director, an actor-director. Joey was auditioning for him. And he really sort of lent into that douchebag Hollywood guy role. Acting coach role. It was very funny. Yeah, they fixed the bed a couple of patches ago. If I can ever get into the bed. If you have a Johnny Vindicator... Oh, there's a thought. Yeah, we could Johnny up a Vindicator. That could be a fun little trap. For those who don't know, if you name tag a Vindicator Johnny, which is a Shining reference, by the way. If you don't know what The Shining is, you desperately need some movie education. If you use a name tag called Johnny on one of those axe-wielding villager guys, they change allegiances, basically. They attack everything. Friend and foe. They just go nuts. And you can actually use that in a mob farm, like in a passive mob farm. I've seen it used in a cow sheep farm. Just a big patch of grass, water flooding across it every now and again to push them into a kill area. And then Johnny just comes along and stabs him to death with his axe. Which I thought was a very clever use of it. You know what, let's do this. We will keep this here as a doorway, just in case we ever need to get actually into the Skelly farm again. I do like having an access door in these places. Right, I said I wasn't going to do the walls and this stuff, but I might do just a bottom layer. Just to sort of tie it in together, but do the rest in wood. I might even carpet up some of this. Make it a bit friendlier as well. I don't know. Let's do... Let's see here. Now let's do the double slab. Yeah, we might sort of wrap this around a bit as well. Like a little veranda out here. Oops. Oh, come on. Would you just stop that? You know which block I'm pointing at. There we are. That's not so bad, is it? Alright, we are going to need that to be a block so we can put a door on it though. Excuse me. I'm loving the way that's coming together. Gotta admit, needs something. There we go. The banner. Am I still carrying the banner? Put it away. So we put the banner up there above where the door is going to be. Damn it, out of slabs and stuff. Alright, let's go. Gear up. And Golem at Illager Camps reminds me of Jurassic Park 2 because of the scene where they release a T-Rex. Never released a T-Rex in Jurassic Park. T-Rex was already sort of in the park. You're thinking of one of the other dinosaurs, I think. Why does it say I can't sleep in thunderstorms if it isn't raining? Because you can't. I don't know. You might be in a biome where it doesn't actually rain. Yeah, let's bring some birch with us. If I can get rid of some of this crap I'm carrying. And my banner. Stairs. Trapdoors. Birch door? No, I don't think birch door's the way to go. Do I have any dark oak? Don't think... Oh, I got 5 dark oak logs. Acacia with the core? Yeah, I'm not so hot on the acacia doors, really. Or actually, what do they even look like in this mod pack? What? Have to do a door first? I guess it's not unlucky because I haven't actually found any acacia yet, have I? Didn't even know that. Notice that. Right there, sheep? Yeah, let's just level this out in front of us here. We might have to fake this tree a little bit if we want to keep it. Oop. No one will ever know. Don't like that at all. Oops. Damn it. Yeah, this is not coming together for me. I'm kind of hating this. Just way too much of this crap, I think it is. Way too much. Where's that damn door? Did I not bring the door? No, there it is. Well, that needs to go the other way around. Absolutely it does. Getting better. damn it. Hotbar, will you just behave yourself? Why does it always do that to me? Okay, like that. We'll hang a lantern from the bottom of that. We're getting somewhere. In Jurassic Park 2, and the Rex was released from the show. Oh, right. But you said Jurassic Park, not Jurassic Park 2. Very different movie. Similar name, but very, very, very different movie. One is good, the other one is complete crap, for example. Jurassic Park 2. What do you think this is? Remember that park where she did gymnastics and kicked the dinosaur in the face? That was a good movie. Sorry, choking on my bile here. Hey, you nerdy. We could be talking about. I don't think I've even seen Jurassic Park 3 more than once. I don't remember anything about it. Okay, we got those slabs, we got those slabs, we got our thingies here. Spruce logs. I do actually want to grab some stripped birch while I'm here as well. Oops. Hello. Oh, crap. He's wearing a hat, though. I was going to say, we should keep that guy to cure to start our thing, but then he burst into flames on me. I was like, nope, probably too late. That's the first zombie villager I've seen, though. It's disappointing. He didn't make it. Alright. There we go. That's satisfactory right there. I like that. Right tool for the right job there, Blunty. Alright, now we have to cap this end off. It's exposed, so let's just do some of this. Might as well fill that in, actually. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, zip. Not completely offensive. Another one of these here. You know what? Maybe this tree does have to go. It's starting to piss me off. Maybe if we just had more room to walk around it. I'm going to put this up here, but I feel like there is a better place for it. This is a warning to those arseholes over there, wherever they are. Yeah, not bad. Not bad little hideaway. Interior is not very welcoming though, is it? I think we are going to get rid of most of this floor. Just too cold. No, this is, I was going to make a little supply station kind of thing. But as I started to carve away at it, surprise, surprise, we stumbled across a skeleton spawner. Completely by accident. So, and we built this place for it. Ridiculous luck today. Both good and bad, actually. Right. Let's go... top slab around here. Bottom slab birch. And we got a little dippity-doo floor going on here. Up in here. The bash, make sure we get those arrows. Nice. Oh, wait a second. They are dropping arrows even though I'm not manually killing them. I thought they didn't in Java. Well. Guess we don't need that gap after all. Yeah, I don't love how that looks. Better. We need to sort out this situation. How many hours on the save? Couldn't tell you. I can give you a rough estimation. We got 14 episodes uploaded already, which is about 2 hours each. So that's about 30-ish hours, give or take. Plus maybe another 10 offline for various things, so maybe 40 hours. At a super rough guesstimate. I feel like if we mirror the floor, it's not going to look too horrible. I'm going to need more of these slabs, though. Get one of these. Whack that in the center. Too low. For fuck's sake, come on! Stop doing that, hotbar. Just take the item. Yeah, that looks fine. Alright, more birch slabs. I get some zombie horses. Wait, what? Zombie horse can spawn in the world. Zombie horses can't spawn, can they? Or are they changing that? Hang on a sec. I've got to scroll up, see what part of the conversation I missed. Probably would be cool if they introduced giant mobs. Oh, the giant zombie's still in the game. You just have to summon him in manually. Still has no AR though. Alright. Put in the world where zombie horses can spawn in the world. Oh, I see. Right. I'm with you now. You get bones and arrows from auto-killing them, stuff like armor. Maybe it was armor I was thinking of then, yeah. Because you can still melt that down to make it useful again. That's fine. I only really wanted the arrows. Is there a good resource somewhere to learn how to make these automated traps? Yeah, YouTube's full of designs. Chock-a-block. Years and years and years and years and years of designs. The only thing you have to be careful of is make sure the design that you're looking at is compatible with your version of the game and the platform. So some farms don't work anymore because stuff has changed over the years. Some doesn't work on Java and does work on Bedrock or vice versa. So you just have to double check that, but there's plenty of ideas out there. Any particular channel? I mean, with the Minecraft stuff, just go for something that has a decent number of views, something that has at least a few thousand views on it. It's usually a pretty safe bet. But if you search for Minecraft stuff, you'll find the most popular channels just because of the algorithm, because most YouTubers who do Minecraft stuff only do Minecraft stuff, so they're fairly SEO'd, unlike me, who does variety and doesn't really get slotted into an optimization category very easily. Right, I came back for slabs, didn't I? Yeah, Mumbo Jumbo does a lot of very, very technical redstone stuff. Might be a bit difficult for a beginner to wrap their heads around. Zuma Void's probably pretty friendly. I don't know about Frill. I never watched any of their stuff. Yeah, Foxy No-Tail. I followed a few Foxy No-Tail designs when I was doing Bedrock stuff. Groover Guy's good as well. Groover Guy's quite good. Skippy6 Gaming, yeah, I've come across his stuff as well. So if you're playing on the console or Windows 10 version, Groover Guy, Foxy No-Tail, and Skippy6 Gaming I could personally recommend because I think I've used their designs in at least one of their designs in my Bedrock world each. Searching bitrate settings for Twitch and your video came up now. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. That's a pretty good video. That's one of the videos that does come up in a decent search, which I'm happy about because I'm quite proud of that video. It's good advice laid out in a sensible way that's easy to understand. And let's just even up this side so it kind of balances out where we have the door here. Speaking of doors, I forgot to put that one in. There. And again, I think I want that to open the other way. Yeah. That way if it's open, you can, from this angle, it looks better. By the way, for those who don't know that trick, the way you get the door to open the way you want to, it depends on which side of the block you aim on. So the hinge goes in the corner you aim on, basically. So if you want the door to open sort of right to left, click there. And if you want to open the other way, click on the other side. And if you want it to open on the back of the block, do that. Alright, what are we going to do about these walls? I think I'm going to leave that roof there stone. I'm okay with that being stone, but these walls need to be something. What I might do is... Damn it, come on. unsure about putting this corner piece in the same way. It does make that window look a bit odd from the inside, but I'm actually okay with it. It's definitely going to help this wall seem a bit less blurg. Alright, let's fix that for consistency's sake. Oh, come on. Don't be that guy. Yeah. Birch. Similar to the other mob farm, but with a little bit extra splooshy sploosh. Don't mind it. Just realized how I've thought that horses drop leather and I can't wear leather armor. Well, I mean, how is that more effed up than cow leather? I mean, is it any weirder for a cow to wear the skin of another animal versus the skin of its own species? I think the horses are cognizant of that. I don't know, man. Nah, that's a little bit too much right there. Alright, not so bad. Now, we need to get some essentials in here. Let's go degub in a big way. Bring back some chests, a bed, crafting table, maybe a furnace. I mean, it's not like we're ever going to use the stuff, but as a nice little halfway house, just as the idea of it, we might as well furnish it appropriately. Now, today's not going at all to plan. First thing that happened was the mob farm burned down, so we had to fix that. Second thing that happened is I accidentally stumbled across the skeleton farm, so we just did that instead. Nothing that was part of the plan has gotten done so far. Do lanterns put out the same amount of light and torches? Yep, exactly the same amount. Precisely. I love those. I just wish you could mount them on the wall. I'd be so happy if you could just sconce them. Maybe next update. Right. Degubbed. Time for chest. Maybe 2 double chests. I guess we want to go symmetrical somewhere. Crafting table. Don't think I have any spare. Furnaces, so let's do that. Wait, what is the recipe for the other new furnace types? Right, oh, it's logs for the smoker, and iron and smooth stone, right. do. Smoker. Blast furnace. Bring a little bit of fuel back with us. Where's my charcoal? Yeah, got that. Alright. Crafting table. A few bits and pieces. Make a bed. And that should be pretty much all we really want over there. Grey bed? Oh, there was stone in there. Might look nice. That's actually a good point. What a saddle's made from. Human skin doesn't make very thick or durable leather. I would like to see your comparative science on that one. I'd like to see the experiments you did on that one. How do you know? How are you so sure? Alright, let's go. Chesty, chesty. Chesty, chesty. How do I want to do this? Let's go smoker. Crafting furnace. And we might be able to squidge the bed there. I don't know whether these are going to be an issue for us on the bed though. Or that for that matter. Not that we're going to be able to sleep in here anyway, come to think of it. Mobs. Too many mobs. So maybe just for looks. Doesn't need to be functional. So we're never going to be allowed to sleep with this many skellies close by. Some of that for emergency repairs or something. That'll do. Little skelly escape room. Done. And yeah, we're getting plenty of arrows here. No, I put away the... I forgot. I meant to bring the other door back with me because I realized we still don't have a door here, but that's fine. If we need to break through the wall to get in there and fix something, we'll just do that. Oh, actually, let's test the bed. Yeah. There are monsters nearby. Yeah, no shit. You don't say. What resource pack is this one? This is Lithos. L-A-T-H-O-S. If you type !MC in the chat, you'll get a link directly to it. And as of 2 or 3 days ago, it's actually available on Bedrock as well. It hit the Bedrock store a couple of days ago. Congratulations to Lithos guy for getting in there. It's going to be very lucrative for him, I hope. But yeah, it's a real nice texture pack. I have made some modifications of my own. What the? Why'd my arrow go straight through his face? Because there's some stuff I don't like about the pack, like certain mobs. Villagers, for example, look really weird. But yeah, by and large, I really, really like this pack, and I can't wait to see what it looks like with shaders on as well. Once we get to 1.14 proper, and then we get Optifine happening, it's going to look pretty spectacular. My aim has gone to shit again. Come here, experience orbs. Come here. Right. Need to stock up on some food rather urgently. So I guess I don't really need those feathers for arrows anymore, do I? Oh well. I wish that, yeah, there should be something else you could do with feathers. You'd be able to break them down into string or pack them together into wool or... Alright, what could we do with feathers? What do some mod packs do with feathers? Do any mod pack use feathers in interesting ways? I feel like there should be something else to do with feathers besides just making arrows. What the... Oh, Boat Llama has a friend. Good for him. Alright, I think the next thing we do is we tear down Cactus Farm and turn it into the, what do I keep saying? Llama... Llama barn? The llama barn. Yeah, I'm not sad about how this looks at all. Nice little emergency place. Run away! Oh, you know what I should do? I should extend this into a full block, put a pressure plate there. But then we're going to lose a lot of space in here. It's going to look weird. It would be nice to have that closed behind us though, wouldn't it? Oh, you know what we could do instead? It's going to look a bit weird, but it'll work. And it's something I don't ever use, really. Outside of the old fishing farm design. Tar and feather villages. Yeah, melt down some obsidian or something to get some tar. Mix it with the feathers. And then it makes a little, like a potion bottle. You can throw it a mob that sticks him in place or something. Makes them look ridiculous. Embarrasses them into death. I think I left them in the fishing farm, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. We've got a tripwire across the back side of the door. And that'll close it behind us. Where is my string? Still in here. Stuck! Palmero's coming in. Thank you very much for the raid. And hello to Palmeros. What about 6 Palmero peeps. Is that what you call your stream audience? Your Palmero peeps? Pally peeps? Oh, there we go. There you go. Pally peeps. There's your t-shirt design. Pally peeps represent! Top? I think bottom. Actually, you might look better on top, at least from the inside. Makes it look like coat hooks or something from the inside, I guess. What the? I can't get the string to connect to the fucking things. What's going on? Oh right, they have to be facing each other, don't they? I can't do it sideways like that. Ah, I forgot. Like I said, I never use the damn things. It's alright. We can stream across the walls like this. That'll still work fine. Just won't look as cool. Oh, it also won't activate the door if I have to put him there. Yeah, that's... Ooh. String looks a bit weird in this texture, doesn't it? That doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all. Pity you can't do them floor to ceiling. And I can't do them there to there because there's not enough room. I love how slowly they drop into that fire. Is there an easy way to do this? Put an observer over it, maybe? Pipe the signal back down onto it, but that'd ruin the look of the place. I might just have to move the door. Or put a pressure plate on this side, actually. Then again, pressure plate on the outside doesn't help me if the mobs can activate it. Oh well. I'll just have to close it manually, like a pleb, like a poor person. I'm in a situation in this game where I don't want to face the ender, but I don't want to lose my diamond gear. You gotta face it sooner or later. I guess you don't have to. You can just keep playing Minecraft, keep building stuff. You never have to face him, really. Jack, how you doing? Alex, thank you for the follow, and thank you for the bits there, Tech. 25 bitties. Man, my axe is looking munted up, isn't it? We should repair that. Or should we? What is that axe? No, we'll just make a new one when it breaks. Efficiency 2 is not worth keeping. Right. So, first step, let's get rid of this collection system. Ooh, use my cactus. Waste not, whatnot. And I don't have enough blocks to get out of here again. I'll just use the ones I used last time, shall I? Actually, while I'm down here. Son of a bitch. Come on, Minecraft. Don't be that guy. Think of more bits, Tech. About this far, I gotta finish the fight? Yeah. How's it going? It's not going too bad. Back's been playing up last few days, but aside from that, not so bad. In pretty good spirits today. Alright, so I'm thinking we just make a ramp, basically. Oh, should we do the entrance on this side? No. Well, I think we will, because we might want to put farms and stuff down here. And I don't want to have a bunch of it taken up with the stairway. So we might put the entrance on this side. Yeah. About 3 wide-ish. Wish I had some sponges. Oh, actually, we should go for a boat ride. Remember how I was joking about finding that ocean monument before? We should actually go looking for one. We do... I think we have a location of one of them, don't we? But it was pretty far away. I shall have to check my screenshot folder, but I'm pretty sure we have one somewhere. I think it was quite a distance. Just got bits from watching ads on Twitch. Here you go. Ah, excellent. Free bits! Might have to leave for a bit here in a few minutes. Apparently there's a tornado about 30 miles away from us. Yikes. I hope you stay safe. good to hear. Your back is not too bad. No, it was pretty bad. Like I said, it's not so bad at the moment. It's coming right again. I'm a fair distance from good, but I'm better. You know what? We might keep that trough there for the. We'll give the animals a little water trough. Why not? Why the hell not? Doesn't need to be that big though. Just give them a little one back here. How much how much wheat do I have stored up? I don't think I've got a lot. I've been using it mostly on the cows to get leather for books. Yeah, not much. How many hay bales can we make with this? And again, it's not doing the shift click thing. 15. I trampled a few corners here apparently. Oh well. And a bit by run by, Pick Kobe. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you have pleasant dreams. I didn't have a very good dream last night. I woke up at about 4 AM after having a dream where a doctor gave me a terminal diagnosis. I woke up, I was like, Jesus, fuck. I don't remember what the diagnosis was, but I remember being very upset about it. What the? Two random YouTube questions. Sure. Number one, do you recommend YouTube Premium? No idea, I don't use it myself. I mean, if you're tired of their ads, and I think that's part of the reason why they started showing 2 ads at a time now instead of 1. Have you noticed that? They're doing an experiment right now where they're running 2 ads back to back instead of just 1 ad. Supposedly some sort of experiment. I don't know whether everyone's seeing it, but I certainly am. All the time. Funny thing about that experiment is, even though they're running twice as many ads, my ad revenue seems to be staying the same somehow. Isn't that interesting? You see it too? I'm not sure how widespread it is, but it's made 0 impact on my actual revenue. So it's either not very widespread or not very effective. But I do know it's fucking annoying. I don't mind sitting through an ad. Like, I'm a creator who makes money on YouTube. I understand the value of people watching an ad. Without those ads, I would have to get a real job. And I'm not so good at the real job. Partly because of my mental health issues, and partly because of my back issues, and partly because I can't fucking stand most people. So if I had to go back to retail or something, I don't know how well I'd do these days, having to be away from it for so long and realizing just how much I hated it. But retail is, you know, where I have quote-unquote experience. Probably go to management. So yeah, the whole YouTube Premium thing's up to you. I don't think it's worth it for the quote-unquote original content. I don't think there's any value there. But if you're happy to pay that much money to make sure you never see another ad again, it could very well be worth it, especially if you watch a lot of YouTube. Second question is, what? Just curious, is the YouTube algorithm that everyone is complaining about affecting you too? I mean, the YouTube algorithm affects everybody. Not necessarily affect everybody in the same way, but yeah. What's the tool for this? Thanks, like sponges, it doesn't matter, does it? I think face up is the better way to go. It makes it look like sort of kind of a trampled floor, maybe? I don't know. I think we'll go for bound. Should do phone support. Do you want me to commit suicide? Because if I had to run support, that's what would happen. That was my least favourite part of working retail. Having a customer come in with a problem and expecting you to solve it for them. I was happiest in retail when I was doing what they call merchandising, which is arranging shit on shelves so it looks nice. Doing end cap displays and things like that. That's what I liked about my retail job. Making things look cool on the shelf. Setting up demo units. Just fuck off, Shield. You're making this more difficult than it needs to be. Understand, just wondering if you tried before? Nah. I mean, like I said, when it was just an ad per video, maybe a mid-roll stuff, some popovers, that's fine. I can deal with that. It's just when they started showing 2 ads back to back, it started to really shit me. So I've never worried about YouTube Premium. But yeah, I strongly suspect that running 2 ads back to back is more to do with trying to annoy people into getting YouTube Premium than it is to actually raise ad revenue. Because I have seen precisely 0 needle movement on that front compared to when they're running just a single ad. Maybe needing a new job soon. Kind of bad when the company I work for is all over the news. Rot roll. Yeah, it's not a good sign, is it? I guess it depends on why they're in the news, but these days, how many positive things do you see on the news? Double ad thing's annoying, especially when watching a tutorial. Yeah. A double ad at the start of a video, fine. As long as at least one of them is skippable, okay. Double ads in the middle of a video? That's a bit shitty. Especially if the video's 10 minutes and 1 second long, just so they can run those ads in the middle. You know the YouTubers. You know the YouTubers I mean, they always make sure they go just over that 10-minute mark so they can run mid-roll ads. I never do that, by the way. There are some videos of mine that are 10 minutes and 3 seconds, but that's just because that's how long that video needed to be. That's how much stuff I had to say. Or how unwilling I was to cut anything else out of it. I never even look at the runtime when I'm making a video. I don't. The exception being if it goes over 15 minutes. I'm thinking, well, that's pretty long. Maybe I should start cutting some stuff out. But even then, I'm usually like, nah. Everything I say is vital and important, and nothing should be ever cut out, ever. That said, I did have to cut 90 seconds out of a video recently, part of a sponsored thing. They said, it's, you know, it ran about 12.5 minutes long. I said, can you make it a bit shorter? I said, oh, I guess so. Is there anything specific you wanted cut out? They didn't tell me. They didn't say anything. But I managed to find about 90 seconds worth of stuff to drop without losing too much fun stuff. Long videos, especially let's plays. Yeah, me too. Because I'm often watching videos in the background, so having a nice long video means I have to spend less time choosing new videos to watch. I would just load up, you know, 5 or 6 tabs of videos of at least 10 minutes long. Usually the long ones, like sort of the video podcast style ones, or let's plays and things like that. And just, you know, every 20 minutes or so, just move to the new tab and continue what I'm doing. Six ads in a 10-minute video today. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't begrudge the mid-roll thing, because the mid-roll thing is... It helps you get ad revenue. I don't know, it's kind of annoying, but it helps you get ad revenue from people who matter as well. Viewers who actually want to see your content, they're the only ones who stick around to see the mid-roll ads. But if you're going to use those mid-roll ads, please, 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 please manually put them in. Manually put them in so it happens at a sentence break or a topic change or something. There's one YouTuber I watch. Is it Upper Echelon Games or something like that? Or no, Open World Games. He does some really good videos about stuff like Anthem, for example. I started watching for Anthem. He did some really great Anthem content before release and during release and after release, and always covers the new patches and what they mean, and talks about what the developers are saying on Reddit or on Twitter, and there's some really good information. Really good. Unfortunately, I think he just adds these ad breaks in bulk. So every single time I'm watching one of his videos, he's halfway through a sentence, halfway through a word, and an ad will start. 2 ads now. Thanks, YouTube. It's really fucking annoying. And I have thus far stopped myself from leaving a shitty comment, because I hate when people leave shitty comments on my videos, saying, would you please, please stop being such a dickhead, manually place your ads in an appropriate place so they're not in the middle of a fucking sentence. I mean, that's what I do. Anytime there's a mid-roll ad in my video, I've manually placed it. I guess I'm out of bone meal. It can sometimes be difficult to precisely put the ad in, because the scrubber that's on the tool that you for ad placements is not particularly fine or accurate, but you can usually get it good enough. It's not like you got frame by frame though. Yeah, that's one of my pet peeves for those mid-roll ads. People who don't think about where those mid-roll ads are. Yeah, 6 ads in a 10-minute video, that's too much. It's way too much. What cam am I using for recording? Well, I'm using a G87 for this. It's permanently set up as my webcam through a cam link. So that looks good. But for my actual camera that you'll see me using for, you know, out in the road, or when I'm doing stuff at the desk behind me there, or anything that's not this shot, basically, it's a GH5. Well, actually, it's not always a GH5. A lot of the time it's the iPhone as well, depending on what I'm doing and where I'm doing it. The iPhone, actually, I use a surprising amount. Especially for B-roll stuff I just need to pick up real quick. Alright, I feel like I'm going to do an archway over here as well. What if we lean into this stair thing I'm doing as well? Here. So... Oh, is that all the stairs I have? God damn it. Okay. I always went through and manually wrote / fixed and timed the subtitles. Yeah, I wish I had time and resources to do proper subtitles. I just don't. I kept waiting for the automatic subtitles to get better. They never really do they? It's amazing. They've got... What is Google's voice assistant called on their phones and stuff? It's just Hey Google, isn't it? They don't have one of those feminine names for them, do they? Yeah, I mean, you can talk to Hey Google in natural language on your phone and it understands you perfectly, right? Why can't they use that exact same speech recognition for YouTube subtitles? Auto generation. Because whatever they're using, it's not what you'd call accurate. Especially if you have an accent that's something else other than American. Don't hate that. Slabs. Oh, it's going to be top half slabs and upgrade for us. Actually might work. Do you like Panasonic's over the Sony? Sure do. For one main reason. Let me show you what that reason is. Alright. That's the GH5, right? Fantastic camera. Unbelievably good camera. Especially for the price. Probably one of the best value 4K cameras you can get. You know what this does that the Sony doesn't? That. You have any idea how important that is to everything I do? Being able to see myself in front of the camera? Because again, I'm a one-man band. Not only that, this. And this. And this. How many times have I shot like this trying to get an angle on my camera and being able to have that face me from the side? Can't do that in a Sony. You can tilt it up and down on a Sony, a little bit. Like that much and that much. But if I'm shooting over a crowd, I can tilt this directly down and look straight up at it when I'm holding it way above my head. If I'm getting a really, really low shot, I can look down at the thing and get that low shot. This. Every single camera needs a swivelly screen. You're so limited without one. To do that in a Sony, you have to get a separate screen. Plug it in, so there's another cable to go to the HDMI point. There's another cable for the power, or another battery, which is more weight, another thing to charge, another thing to look after. You have to connect it to the camera somehow, so it's another connector on the camera. Either a hot shoe, and then you can't mount your microphone, or you've got to connect it to the camera using another kind of bracket or a cage or something, and that's extra weight, extra bulk, extra heavy, more connections. It's such a stupid, stupid thing not to have a swivelly screen on a camera that you're aiming at videographers. Stop it! Most Aussie voice recognition stuff. I mean, Siri understands me fine. I never had a problem with Siri. I mean, Siri never... When Siri was new, she didn't really understand me, but for at least half a decade now, Siri's been fine with everything I say. I almost never have to repeat myself with Siri. Even when I'm yelling at it from the kitchen. Go, hey, please set a timer for 10 minutes or whatever I'm doing. Auto subtitles think my name is Nettie. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's ever got mine right, but... Not bad. We need something else here, though. We need contrast is what we need. But yeah, I do love the image quality out of the Sony. So Sony's color science is at least as good as Panasonic's. I do love Panasonic color science. Like almost everything I use out of the camera is straight out of camera. I don't color grade. I don't shoot log or anything like that because that just adds a lot more work into the workflow that I'm prepared to do. Because again, I'm a one-man band. I have to do everything myself. And I really don't understand YouTubers who shoot vlogs or product reviews using log so they can have to manually color grade everything. It adds so much more time to post-production. All you need to do is set it up in camera so you get it right in camera, then you don't have to fix it later. Doesn't take long to set up your camera with a manual color profile that suits the way you want to shoot. Yeah, so many YouTubers are just obsessed with... That looks stupid. Just obsessed with what they read on camera blogs or other YouTubers who are actual filmmakers. Like, oh wow, he's an actual filmmaker. He makes ads and music videos. He must know what he's doing. Then they watch the videos and, oh, this is how you color grade. This is how you run your camera in log mode and cinema D mode and things like that. And this is what you do afterwards. And they just copycat because they don't understand why they're doing it. And they don't need to do that. And they add so much more time to their production. So much more effort. You just don't need it. You don't need it. Unless you're actually making a documentary or a film. You do not need to do that stuff. Just get it right in camera. You make your life so much easier. Get it right in camera. Crap. Haven't used lanterns in this game yet? Yeah, I love the lanterns. The lanterns are my favorite addition they've done recently. Actually, we don't even need these anymore. The lanterns are easily my favorite thing they've added to Minecraft recently. Before that, it was concrete. And that was a couple of versions ago. Zerp. And again, it just didn't do the right click thing, did it? Looks like a face with a yellow tongue. Like Nikon's color? Yeah. Not so much for a video. The Nikon video has always been a bit... I don't even know what the word is. Just not quite right. At least not in the default straight out of camera stuff. Yeah, let's come across like this with this one. I think Olympus might have my favorite color science. Unfortunately, Olympus just never really got video right. I shot in Olympus for a long time. And I only moved to Panasonic after I just gave up on waiting for Olympus to get their ass together with video. I think their latest stuff for the last year or two has been pretty good, but I've long since lost contact with my Olympus people, so I don't even know whether they would let me have a review sample these days to check it out again. Yeah, let's clear this back a little bit more, just to make it look a little bit more... Yeah. I think that stone can stay there, that's fine. That's just enough. Just enough. Oh, we already did that on the side anyway. Oh, except we're one higher on the side. I don't think that matters. It's alright. I can stand like that as well. Asymmetrical, but I think I like it. Alright, just a few more wheat blocks. I'm good to go. Actually, do we even need... Maybe we should do... Maybe asymmetrical in here is not so bad either. It's only going to be full of llamas anyway. Right, we need some hitching posts. That should be plenty. Don't really need to hitch them, they stay together anyway. Oh, we need to get rid of this glass. Or do we? Can we hang lanterns from that? Nope. What if we do this? Oh, hello. Alright then. Let's see here. What if we just keep the middle four? Looks a bit weird. Also off center. Maybe just the one. Right in the middle. Still looks a bit weird, doesn't it? What if we gave it more support? Nailed it. Too much. I'll leave it at that. I think that's good enough. I think we can start bringing some llamas across. Wait a second. Where are all your leads broken? Or were those leads attached to llamas that stretched it over here? None of these are attached to anyone. Alright then. What the? That's odd. Can't actually attach that. Come here, you daft bugger. There we go. Huh. Might have been just slightly too far away or something. He doesn't want to be in here, though. Which one of you counts as the leader? Why is he trying to get to you? I don't like my bomb, guys. What are they obsessed with over there? Come here! I don't understand what's going on here. Are you going to follow wheat? Any chance? Nope. Okay. Gonna have to go get another lead. Boom, boom, boom. Seriously. What the hell? I've never had an issue leading these guys around. They're usually so obedient. What are they staring at? There must be a trader down there or something. I don't know. He just will not move. Alright then. There we go. Now they're all happy. They're all filing into the thing now. It was just one rebel. Some rebel llama screwing it up for everybody else. I wonder if somehow in the game code he was just like the leader one or something. There's a weird glitch. Maybe they just don't want to be on this. Maybe they just like grass. They super duper do don't want to be inside though, do they? Oh well. You can hang out outside. Makes it look nice actually. I don't know what they're obsessed with. Nothing down here but a creeper. Nailed him. A couple of them seem to be nice up to against the back wall now, but yeah, everyone else just wants to go. They're kind of majestic, just staring out over the ocean there, don't they? That'll do. They're out of my way. At least I can get to the cows now. Zerp, zerp. There and clean end of a drain. That's a good point, Nerdy. Maybe they just like the coos. Maybe they just made some friends over there and they don't want to be separated. They've been hanging out for a while. Didn't realize how few coos I had left, actually. Need to breed those guys up again. Did not mean to leave myself with so few. Right. I think I also need to sign for that place, so I never forget the clever name. Sort of do. And take a bit of... Didn't forget this time. Do. The do shouldn't have. We should do this for the rhythm. Alamaban. Do. Makes me smile. Right, how are we doing for time? The next thing I want to do is what? Kelp farm, I guess. We should do cow farm soon as well, once we breed up their numbers a bit. Why is there a lonely sheep down there as well? Alabama sounds like a Middle Eastern cinnamon. Yeah, I was making that joke yesterday, actually. I said almost exactly the same joke. I said it sounded like some sort of... I think I said Lebanese, or at least Middle Eastern of some kind. Candy, or pastry or something, I think I said. Hey, you, my friend, would you like some alamaban? It's delicious. Oh, right, I forgot. I was starting to put down a perimeter as well. But I don't think I like this as a fence. I think I want a bigger perimeter wall. Because the bad guys can still shoot my villagers over that wall. Alright, so let's think about Kelp Farm. How many observers do I have? 35. Got an idea that I fiddled with in Bedrock. I don't remember whether I used it in Bedrock or not, because it requires basically 2 observers per kelp. Oh wait, no, I didn't, because back when I built the kelp farm in Bedrock was before they changed the mechanics, so I went on a much simpler design. I think I used this for the sugarcane farm instead. But yeah, is 17 enough? If I do water collection, we flow the water 9 blocks. And we might need a couple more. All right. Another quartz, cobblestone, and redstone. I always forget if this needs cobble or stone. And where am I putting my quartz? Ooh, I only have 25 left. Not very many. Do I need it for anything else? That's not so hard to find. Oop. Okay. Also need a bunch of pistons, which I'll need iron for. Need half as many pistons. Why are you not stacking? Wait, what have I run out of? What's happening here? A redstone. Blind as a bat. Okay. I think that should get us the basic mechanics of it. And we just have to figure out where we want to put the damn thing. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 right there. Yeah, so if we go from this, a 9-wing that way, a 9-wing that way. Collect all the stuff here, I could feed it straight into one of these chests, basically. Or I could bury it behind. And pump it straight into the back of one of the chests. Or do I want to go outside and give myself more room so I could have it auto-smelting its stuff? You still haven't added the ability to carry a torch in the Bedrock Edition? Yeah, you got shields, but still no offhand torches. Interesting how they still develop 2 branches. Oh, right, of Minecraft? Yeah. It's mainly because they're stuck with Java. Because it's, it sold 30 million copies, and everyone who's deeply passionate about Minecraft is probably a Java player. Because all the old schoolers are still on Java because that's what they know, and mods and things like that. A lot of the kids, or teenagers by now, I suppose, maybe even 20s, who didn't have PCs, had the console edition, Xbox 360. And that's where they stayed, even though Java is better because its bugs are less stupid. Now, if we put the cow farm here, what if we put a big cult farm all across here to get rid of all this ugly crap? We'll start it at the edge of this building. Not convenient to get the harvest from, but does that really matter that much if we have to walk over there a little bit? Facing into the village. I don't know, maybe there. That's position number 1 right now. Smelt is a funny word. It's one of those words, if you say it too often, it starts to just lose any context. Yeah, I was thinking about burying the kelp farm in the actual lake itself, but I don't think so. What if we just... You know what? What if we tore down this island? Oh, hello. What about this cave? Doesn't go anywhere, does it? I think we put a mine down there, didn't we? Yeah, what if we just leveled this island, buried the kelp farm subsurface, and just had the top layer sort of poking out. Because that way we get a better view of the graveyard from base anyway. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put the kelp farm here. Next to the ocean, or next to the... I guess it does connect to the ocean, but it's a lake, really. Yeah, we probably won't take it all down. We'll shape it in... We'll follow this kind of curve here. And shape it down to ground level here. That should still give us plenty of room for a kelp farm, right? Yeah. That way we can still have a nice little cozy tunnel. And we're not sort of flattening the entire world for no reason. Many birds with a single stone. Where are we going to come down to exactly? Geez, Squidgy scared me. Flash of motion outside of my face here. Oh yeah, we should have played the Raise the Barn song as well, Raising the Barn. Reese's Barn, Reese's Barn. I wonder what the origin of the word smelt is. Feels very Latin. Smelt. Probably not French. Doesn't sound elegant enough for French. Someone Google the etymology of smelt. Why is there just one block? Just out of touch. That don't look too bad. I'll have to do some tidy up on that tree and stuff as we come back through, but we can just chop the damn thing down. Carve it in here. How about we do that instead? Yeah, I'm going to just shave off a bit of that. And yeah, it's doable there. Not going to look too bad when we're done. But for now, let's concentrate on the space where the actual device is going to go. Mid-16th century from Middle Dutch. Middle Low German, smelten. Alright then. Wouldn't have picked that. Smelten. I'm starting to get a bit dizzy. Shouldn't be feeling dizzy. I had breakfast. I feel like I haven't though. Maybe it's because I teased my body with McDonald's breakfast. It's like, hey, remember when you could eat the buns? Man, I hate these trees that branch all the way through their bloody leaves. I much preferred it when all the trees just had one trunk. Oh, bloody hell, come on. Just let me chop down the tree, Minecraft. I still think there should be an enchantment for the axe that just chops down an entire tree once you take out the base of it. Just hit the bottom block and the whole thing just explodes into a shower of item bits. Now that saving change is messing with the hunger schedule. Oh yeah, I forgot all about daylight savings. Kind of meaningless to me because I keep my own hours, so. Unless I happen to have a meeting on exactly the day the daylight savings changes, then it's just never been relevant for years of my time. Every timekeeping device I own automatically updates itself, so I don't even need to change clocks manually anymore. That was the thing we used to have to do, by the way, kids. When daylight savings rolled around, we had to manually change all the clocks in the house because none of them were internet connected and they didn't do it themselves. Had to remember to do it. And every radio program, every news program would go, don't forget, set your clocks back. 1 o'clock. Who sets the time on their oven? My microwave just says 0000, and there's no clock on my actual induction oven. Getting some frame drops. Zoned out there for a second. Mesmerizing. I think I even went a bit cross-eyed. See what the frame rate I'm dealing with combined with this is... Yeah, we're dropping down to 33 frame... What the hell? Come on. I really wish... Oh, Java was just better optimized. I really hope we get to 1.14 final and official real soon, because I want to get Optifine running on this thing. Not just for shaders, but for efficiencies. Ugh. I'm about due. Oh, no, I am due for another break, actually. I was going to say, on my next break, I'm going to go make myself a nice coffee. I'm going to perk myself up a bit here, but that time is now. So I'm going to go hide somewhere safe. I'm going to take a break for about 4 minutes while I make a nice, fresh coffee. Alrighty, you guys can watch the cows while I'm gone. How about that? BRB in just about 4.5 minutes, basically. It's time enough to make coffee. BRBs.